Okay, too early for me to get dressed. Just about 9:30. Been up obviously as usual since about 7:30. I tend to get dressed a bit later. But first piece of good news I want to tell everybody, this wonderful thing just came through. Okay, don't worry, you won't be able to identify me, any of you there thinking you can use this to scam election literature for Labour or something. Sure, you can probably do a bit of photoshopping on it. I don't, it's bound to happen, isn't it? But here is the best piece of good news on this. And it's good news for activists and it's good news for Labour Party members as well. Would you? Yes, I would indeed like to win £5,000. Who wouldn't? And you know what's even better on that? What is even better for Labour on that, is that you only have to be a party member and send back in a prepaid envelope any one of any one or all of 8 glorious tickets. That's how we work in Labour. Yeah, look, we're offering members a chance to win. Of course we are. Why not? Why shouldn't we? We pay membership, and if you happen to be retired or unemployed, it's actually at a very much reduced rate. Just look for us online. You'll see our membership rates, obviously, considerably reduced for unwaged, retired, sick, disabled, and of course you can be part of the Labour Party also through your trade union. But look at this, What a great piece of news. All I got to do is return it in said envelope and I could win £5,000, £2,000 or £1,000. Well, I'm going into town later and all of my 8 entries will be put in that free post envelope. And yeah, I'd like to win a prize. Labour, if I do win, who knows what the odds are, but if I do, I will say at least half of that sum goes back to the Labour Party, right? I could do with every penny, I could do with every single penny, but look, for crying out loud, if, and I hope other members would possibly consider doing the same. I'm not saying, of course, that they have to, of course, keep your winnings, but I promise you, Labour, if I'm lucky, who knows what the odds are, but if I'm lucky, and of course, the greater the odds against me winning, the better, because that means more Labour members. So that's the time where I'm going to put a bet. I'm going to sort of put a bet in, and it's a free bet, and I know there's probably a great deal of chance that I won't win, but there's going to be an awful lot of members putting theirs in. And of course, if you would like to add a donation with your membership, your ticket, please do. But let me just show you another way that Labour works. We don't rely on so far 6 million already sent to us by Russian billionaires or whatever. Of course not. We in Labour realise that we can contribute to the campaign by volunteering with our local party. This leaflet, of course, gives us all the information we need to know about volunteering with our local party, or even sharing Labour's message online with voters. Well, a Labour Party for a free and fair society, a Labour Party to end austerity, read planned poverty, a Labour Party to end universal credit, a Labour Party to actually ensure for certain that our NHS is not sold to American private capital, a Labour Party to reopen youth services, youth clubs, a Labour Party to actually offer, and I know I'm going to make the offer again, free broadband. Yes, you did hear right. Free broadband. That stuff that I'm now transmitting and uploading this video on. Free for everybody in the country. If you happen to be in Norfolk and that general area, I believe broadband is incredibly slow. Why pay You know how we're going to do that? Okay, let's give you a quick rundown on that, because this is my kind of election message for Labour as well. No, we're not going to do it by putting up taxes on Joe Soap. Yeah, Joe Soap. Please, the Tories, even Tory Fact Checker, will tell you, of course, Labour is a party of high taxation for everybody. No, we're not. We most definitely aren't. Yeah, we're a party for everybody. We are raising the tax band on the very high earners. Look in our grey book with our manifesto. It will explain it. So if you happen to be out there and you are earning more than £80,000 a year, then you may well be paying a little bit more tax. Not hundreds, not millions of pounds. If you happen to be a millionaire, if you happen to be a millionaire, that might be a few £100,000. But for crying out loud, you're a millionaire. You use public services like everybody else. Why shouldn't you pay a bit more tax? And I'm going to stay with figures for a moment, because I always want to make this point in just about anything I'm saying now, right? If you're a billionaire and read the Sunday Times Rich List, I think we have something like over 2,000 of them in the UK. If you're a billionaire or a multi-billionaire, then that's going to mean a lot more tax for you. Get the figure of £1 billion in perspective. I'm putting this practically on every video. So if you're a billionaire or a multi-billion pound company, here's a perspective on that billion, the big B, the billion figure. Yeah, here's a perspective on the big B, just how big that figure is. If you or I were paid £1 for every 10 seconds of our life. 10 seconds, £1. From the moment of our first cry, wah, to the moment of our death rattle. If we were paid £1 for every one of those 10 seconds that we trod God's good green earth, it would take 310 years. Brackets, as I always say, lifetimes may vary. Please check with your supplier. It would take 310 years, 310 years for one person to earn £1 billion. That is 3 centuries and 10 years. Now, if you think that the Labour Party asking billionaires to pay more tax, millionaires to pay more tax, people who are earning something like £200,000 a year, £500,000 a year, £900,000 a year, £700,000 a year. If you actually think that us asking them to pay more tax is terrible, and you're on a 0 hours contract, you're unemployed, you are probably making less than £15,000 a year, if you honestly think that us asking them to pay more tax and not salt their money away in their little Cayman Islands account, if you think somehow that's bad for you, if you think that makes Labour the party of high taxation, you've been conned. The scum, the fail, the BBC, the mainstream media, any of the major outlets have conned you. Frankly, I'll use a phrase, you've been Tory fact checked. So look, that's my morning off. That's my morning over. I'm going to go and get ready for the day now, but look, for crying out loud, vote for a party that is about people, not privilege. Vote for the many, not the few. And when you see us, most of us, I hope, will either have access online to, or will have our manifesto with us. Ask us about our manifesto.